What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. As you can tell, we had the car in the booth. My cousin Jose, he got it all prepped last night. I had to go get my haircut, so he stayed last night. Prepped the fender, prepped the bumper, got the car ready, got it all messed up in the booth last night. So now he's mixing up the sealer. I'll show you guys what he's doing with that. But like I say, we got the new fender over here. We got to touch up on this bumper right here. And then we're going to blend the door so the color matches pretty perfect. So the only thing I'm going to be missing once this car is put together is the pinstripe. So I'll have to see if we have some extra. If not, then I'll have to find some so I can put it on after the fact. But other than that, the car should be ready after it's done painting to go tomorrow. So let's hope everything turns out good, and I'll take you to go meet Jose. The new painter, yeah?
Yeah. Christian was pissed yesterday.
¿Por qué? Alright, first what we're going to do is we're going to take this tack rag. Then we're going to clean that first. We'll do our sealer and then we'll clean the rest. So reach it aquí on this side when you paint it?
Probably should.
Oh, okay. Now this is like water when you're spraying it, so just be really careful. And then I usually spray it around 20. And then you can kind of spray it aquí to see where your fan is. I'll just like spray it así. Don't move it, just hold straight. And then it's gonna show you your fan. Oh, actually right here, because you can see a lot better. Right here. Don't, yeah, there you go. So that pattern right there is telling you that your fan is good. Usually it's gonna, you can move your fan aquí, and sometimes right here as well. Pero that's perfect. So you should be good to go. Okay. So when you're spraying así, you always want to leave that air on, because then if you go out, it cuts the air off and it kind of ruins the mojo. So when you're spraying así, so you want to keep that air running all the time. So it's just going to help you kind of in your mind. So when you go to spray metallic or your base, it's always going to be on, and it's always going to be like an even coat. So we'll look ahorita, like you can kind of see how it's still kind of blotchy. So do another coat aquí. Perfect. And then do another coat aquí. Así. Sometimes you can do it así. Fan it. Right there. A little too much. You put a little too much ahí. So you can feel it. Like how the air is así. And then when you push it, you can see it come out. So when you're doing it así, you see how it's fanning like that? Yeah, that's how you want to do it. So aquí you miss a little bit. Oh yeah, see, that was a lot better. Right here you missed a ton, so kind of do your fan así. There you go. And then come on this side. And then do your fan aquí. And then I know you don't like to do it, but sometimes you're gonna have to use your other hand to spray it. Just be really careful. There you go. See? Así. Remember, try not to put too much because then you might run it. Poquito más aquí. Así. Perfect. And then just go over everything otra vez. Just make sure you got everything. Right here, it doesn't really have to matter just because it's on the very bottom. Pero other than that, I think we're good. So let's go ahead and we'll tack rag the bumper and we'll tack rag the door. We'll probably let this dry just a little bit longer, and then when we come back in, we'll tack rag it one more time. And then you said you cut through aquí, no?
Yeah.
Okay. Anywhere else? Aquí?
I think that's it.
Yeah, so yeah, we'll just make sure we put some blender aquí at the top and right here, and then dust some color. Yeah, whoever did it used cheap paint.
Suck.
There's no cut throughs aquí, no?
Nope. This is a good thing.
Now come right here and then kind of like spray it out. Okay. Let it sit for like 10 seconds and then do a second coat and you should be done. And then you're gonna go about like 12 inches out. So you're pretty close right there. So then go about like right here out and then spray it like how you normally spray it. All right, you should be good. Go ahead and do your second coat. Perfect. Oh yeah. And then usually what I do is I put an X, así. Yeah. That was good. The only reason why I do that X is that it's just gonna really blend that color in. Alright everyone, everything's coming out pretty good. Our blend turned out really good. We're probably going to turn off the lights and just double check everything. But other than that, it looks pretty good. No runs in the fender either. Everything turned out good. Everything looks like it went on nice and smoothly. For a primer gun that we're painting with, everything turned out actually really good. I'm surprised with this. So we did have some cut throughs. This bumper has been painted before, so they must have used like a cheap paint or something, but we had a cut through up here and a cut through down here, and he said he literally just scuffed it and it just cut right through. So we actually had to put some paint on this side, which kind of sucks, but that's okay. So I'm gonna air dry it really quick, make sure everything's all nice and dry, and then we'll get painted. The only reason why you want this base dry, because if you don't dry it and you go to put clear on it, your clear is not going to dry, so it's going to be wet for a really long time. So the drier the paint is, the better. So let me hurry up and dry this, and then we'll probably be on the next part of clearing, so give me a quick second. Alright everyone, we're on the final spray, which is clear. We're just tack ragging the rest. We already turned off the lights to see how our blend did, and it actually turned out really good. So I think we're ready, right?
Yep.
Let's go. We'll do the bumper first since it's big. What do you want to do first? You want to do your edges first? Okay. So go ahead. You can start anywhere. If you want to start on top first, and then come to the side, do the bottom, and then go on to that side. It's up to you how you want to do it.
Whoa.
You don't have to worry about this edge, because then you can get it with the face, so that's one you don't have to worry about. So I think you got, yeah, you got all your edges. Alright everyone, quick update. Just got our first coat. We do have a little bit of a sag right here. Nothing that we can't fix though. Everything else, it turned out great. Like I said, this is actually Jose's first paint job, so I'm not too worried, I'm not too stressed. A bumper, you really don't want to do a bumper on your first paint job just because there's a lot of different types of angles. So you want to be really careful. Right here, we did miss a little spot right there, so it's a little bit dry. So on our second coat, we're gonna make it a little bit wet right there. Other than that, on this door, he did do a really good job. These are where most people run their doors or run their clears on these doors, just because they put too much material and they were moving too slow. But the way he was moving, he was actually moving really good. So I didn't want to ruin his mojo. As well as on the fender, he did really good. So I am actually pretty happy with how everything came out. So not bad for his first paint job, not bad for an amateur paint. Like I said, we do have a little bit of imperfections, but that's just one way of learning is once you mess up, you know you got to fix it. So I am going to let him know about this sag over here, but I'm just going to tell him not to be too worried because sometimes the clear, it just, well, I'll show you right here. Right here, you can kind of see the sag right there. But sometimes when the clear is actually still running, it's actually going to clear it. So if that makes sense. So it's going to run all the way down to where it's nice and smooth. Sometimes they do that, sometimes you don't. But like I said, when he comes to his second time, I am going to tell him to be really careful on this side because it is a little bit wet, really wet, I want to say. So yeah, oh, right there. Yep, so this is a really bad one right here. So like I said, I'm not too worried. This looks like something we can get out. So I am just going to let it flow for a little bit. But I am going to tell him to be really careful on this side. So like I said, you have to make a mistake in order to see how you can fix it. So I am going to tell him that he just ran it a tad bit. Now, one thing that we are using a primer gun to do this complete paint job, which kind of sucks. I forgot to ask the painter to borrow his guns again, but that's okay. I painted plenty of paint jobs with primer guns, so they just shoot out a lot more material than what you want. So those are the reasons why for those runs. But like I said, we'll get those fixed. Nothing that we can't fix. A little cut and polish that we can't do. So yeah, the next one it's going to be, I'll probably just put you in a fast forward mode on the last coat that we do. We're probably just going to put 2 coats on this, and then after that we'll be done. We'll bake it, we'll take all the parts out, and then we'll let it cure overnight, and I'll get it all put back together Sunday. So let me take you off to the next scene. We'll go from there. Final product. A little bit too heavy right here on the corner. Nothing we can't fix though. Till then, you guys, I think we're done. Jose's first paint job, how was it?
Pretty good. Awesome, guys.
See?
Awesome experience.
Good experience. I'm pretty sure many more paint jobs to come, no?
Heck yeah.
Perfect.
Heck yeah.
Well, we're out. We're hungry. We're probably going to go eat something.
Right.
So like and subscribe. Thank you guys for tuning in to this episode. But till next time, see you around.